We have one more problem involving ellipses. This is the kind of problem where they give you the graph of an ellipse, and then they want to know the equation. Now you can see it's pretty clear that this is a left to right ellipse. So from our formula sheet, let's write down the standard equation of a left to right ellipse. And that's where the x is going to be above the a squared, and the y minus k will be above the b squared. So to find the equation, I need to know h and k, which is going to be the center of the ellipse. And then a and b are the distances. A is the distance from the center to the vertices, and b is the distance from the center to the minor vertices. So here you just have to be careful. Let's go find the center. I mean, you can sort of eyeball it, but if you want to be sure, you can count. So it looks like, now be careful. All right, whenever you do look at graphs, you got to be careful, because right away you might think that each square here is like 1, but it's not, because look up here. So here's the origin, here's the x-axis, here's the y-axis. It looks like the center is right here. If I just count number of squares, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So halfway would be right here, halfway between these major vertices and halfway between the minor vertices. But what is this point here? Someone might think, well, I've moved 6. They might think it's 6 too. That's not correct. Look at the scale. From 0 to 2 are 4. So it turns out for this graph, it takes 2 squares to equal 1. So this is actually 3 here. The center is going to be 3, negative 1. So therefore h is going to be 3. K is negative 1. So I can now plug those into my standard equation. Now I need to know what a is, and then I can plug in a squared. Well, a is distance from the center to the major vertice. So you can look along here, 1, 2, 3. Went from 3 to 6, right? So a is 3. If you square 3, you get 9. And then for the distance b is, in this case, it's up and down. You go a distance of 1 to get the minor vertices. 1 squared is just 1, so normally you just wouldn't have a fraction here. So then this would be that equation. X minus 3 quantity squared over 9 plus y plus 1 quantity squared equals 1. So ellipses, not too bad.